Welcome back to my live. Once again, it's Dr. Lisa Tumwine here with another captivating session. And today we are going to be talking about self discovery. So, when I was in my 20s, I thought that it was about people getting to see me. And so I wanted to present myself in a way in which they loved me. I was ignoring who I was to become the kind of person that people want me to be. And this is often a trap that we fall into. We want love. I was chasing after relationships, I was chasing after love, and I wasn't focusing on loving me. And loving you starts with knowing who you are, discovering yourself, what you truly like. And this is how you're going to do it. Number one, reflect on your values and beliefs. And this means that you need to set aside the time to actually be with yourself. When you're with yourself, most times we distract with social media and you're scrolling through your phone, you're trying to get busy, chatting with friends. But when you're with yourself, try to reflect and understand who you really are. So you ask yourself, what truly matters to me? If you have a journal, you can write some of these questions down that will help you during that time of self reflection. What truly matters to you? Truly, not what matters to your friends, not what matters to your family, your parents, but what truly matters to you. Is it your education? Is it your business? Is it your future? What really matters to you? And then you ask yourself, what excites me? What is it that excites you and makes you feel alive? Those are guiding questions that are going to help you to know who you are. And it's only in knowing who you truly are that you can share this version of you with someone that you're in a relationship with. The mistake that people make is trying to rush into relationships without understanding who they are. So when you go into a relationship, you want your partner to know you, but you also don't know you. And so all of a sudden you're having a breakdown and you don't even know why you're having a breakdown, but you expect your partner to know why you're having a breakdown. That's really not fair, is it? So before going into relationships, the first step is to take the time to know yourself. You can have those mini dates, you can take a walk, you can journal, and these are the questions that I am giving you. So step 2, understand your strengths and your weaknesses. This is a point that requires real maturity because most times people don't want to go into what their weaknesses are. We want to remain on the positive side, but you cannot be your fullest self if you don't understand what your weaknesses are and deal with those weaknesses. So there's so many resources available online. You can take a personality test or ask a close friend for feedback. At the end of this video, I'm going to drop a link where you can get a guide to ask yourself and also to take a personality test to understand what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. You never know, you could even discover a new skill that you never knew you had. For example, writing, or you might be a good poet, you might be good at music. You never know. Number 4, embrace solitude. Usually in the single phase, we're like, oh, when am I getting into the next relationship? Or when can I make friends? When can I be with people? We're always running away from solitude. And this is something I did a lot in my 20s. I didn't want to be alone. I felt like that was weird. But in this time, I'm realizing that those moments of solitude were the points at which I grew. So, in those alone times, you have no distraction. Don't be distracted with your phone. Don't be distracted with social media. Practice meditation and deep breathing. I'm going to teach you one of the techniques that we usually use, and that is you're going to count with me 4 seconds. So you're going to breathe in to the count of 4 seconds, you hold to the count of 4 seconds, then you breathe out to the count of 4 seconds. Yeah? So 1, 2, 3, let's go. You breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you do that 3 times just to reset your system. It rewires your biology and your chemistry and takes down the stress. And in that deep breathing, you're able to focus on understanding who you are in yourself. And then, lastly, number 4, explore your passions. You never know what activities you like until you explore them, and be open. Be open to learning and trying new things. You might be good at swimming, but you might also be good at roller skating or playing basketball or another sport, playing tennis. Be open to discovering and exploring those passions. And this is the guiding question that you're going to ask yourself. You can write it down in your journal. What is it that you do that makes you lose track of time? What is it that you do that makes you lose track of time? I mean, apart from scrolling on social media, there are so many other things that you can do that are mindful, maybe like painting. And when you're doing that thing, like time just seems to pass you by, then you try it and try different hobbies and try different interests. I know that this is a lifelong journey, but you can only explore it if you take the first step. Love yourself enough to actually give yourself that time, that attention to take yourself on a journey to learn more about you. This is how you begin that self love journey. And only when you have done this will you be truly ready to let other people into your lives, whether it's a relationship, a boyfriend, or a friendship, or family. This is only when you can give them 100% of your love. It's when you've given it to yourself first. Once again, I'm Dr. Lisa Tumine. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm hoping to see you again. Look out for the free resource. Bye.